What's going on? What is going on with these? Oh my God. Where is Navy? Fuck. Yep. Navy Me Timbers is right.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
2-5. Let's get to 3-5, people. I want a winning season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week...
Oh, whoops.
Into the open.
Yeah, stop.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Arizona in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop
Kill
the
him.
option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jimenez. Pocket breaking down.
There we go.
Pass rush.
Fucking yellow belly sap. Tim Mucker.
And this this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage.
The Bills have twos. This is going to be
so if we can
pound
free him up in the
central.
second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Babbington.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on
Get
the
a block,
football,
Babbington.
ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh!
Makes the grab on the shot.
There's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
There we go. The Bills have the inside. Lobster. Pinch.
Yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Wildcats in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shut him out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Jimenez. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Arizona comes out with another 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Let it go. Yep.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
What do we got here?
And the offense heads out
So
onto the
many
field to
options.
get the drive started. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Damn it.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
Oh,
Swings
yeah.
it
Look
out
at
to
that.
the flat. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Rides the back and leaves it.
Yeah. Bad cut.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the
Oh,
left side.
God.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now
Come
it's
on.
4th down.
That should have been
They
there.
bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They'll run the RPO, fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Jimenez. Snagged out of the
Defense.
air. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one. And you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
On the run, it's Dupree. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Jesus.
Snagged in the middle. It's Dingle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. back on the keeper.
Yeah.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
No,
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Again to the big fullback. How about this?
Why am I running that?
Stopping him short of the first down line.
He's tackled at the 26. Brings up second down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yep.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
The return brings it out to the 32. And the Arizona offense.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on
The awareness.
They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
There we go. Look at you.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Jimenez. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here on third down for this offense.
Like this.
He's looking downfield to throw. Complete.
How?
Turning it on. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Look at that.
All the way back to the 15. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Jesus.
A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now
Babbitt Tim.
Situation. It really gives you the whole play.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Hauls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
I cannot believe that.
Distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. And some room to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Right back to the well. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here, man, I'm trying to find some easy gimmies. I'm trying to find a way to make this offense easier right now because everything seems hard. Like last week, too, man. Just completion percentage is not great. This offense is just not moving like it should.
Kicked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
This is another disaster of a game.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Jimenez. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 35.
My defense is so bad.
Out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Arizona right back to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is
cannot get there.
Creating the explosive play.
Wow.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a crease. It's Temple. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right.
My God.
Strike downfield.
Defense.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This is
and the
atrocious.
Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Get him.
It's
Thank you.
complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a third and long. The give on the inside.
Thank you.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
We need to go
And now the
straight.
offense will come onto the field again. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Back to pass on second down. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He fires a bullet to the right.
Wow.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try the run.
Go to the outside, Chad.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
God, I have like nothing. I have like no pass.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down.
I can't even go for it because...
And here comes the punt team.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Jimenez. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Weatherly.
What the fuck?
That one could really put this
Could not have read
drive
that
into
better.
high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
In football, you hear the
Timmy
term
Cole,
quick
6 for
don't
16.
hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs,
Wow.
the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Stop.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Arizona runs out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Oh. Jesus.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This one's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Jesus Christ.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their...
And the ball's out, and they're after it.
There we go.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's not where I was going.
Makes the catch. It's Meadows. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Dead center.
Jesus Christ.
It's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out.
Oh, yeah.
Cock
at him.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Oh, I should have.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete,
Offside?
but the penalty flag
God.
has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Great. 2nd and 20. Like
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Oh, you gotta catch that page. Jesus.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Right down the middle.
Why are you stopping? Why are you throwing it like that?
Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. They'll get him down to the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
There he goes. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Arizona in a hurry.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Dupree. Finds a little space. Lots of running room.
Unbelievable. Defense. He was so bad.
Down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Touchdown, Arizona. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive.
All right, boys, let's keep it up.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Past the first down marker and still running. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He'll ride his man on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop
Wow.
runs. It's hard to get 3, 4,
All
5,
of this is
6
just
yards
wow.
a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paid him.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the option.
I
They
can't.
went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the pass.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Just need an inside zone, please.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Clove.
Hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's
Plays are
incomplete.
ridiculous.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The
I
ball's
don't
not
understand
coming
who's
out
at
on
fucking
time. The ball's
95
not
and
in
throwing it
rhythm.
all over the field.
Receivers and quarterbacks
We're
and
at
tight ends
home.
got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
I gotta go for
Well, after
this.
struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Yep.
Catch
Why not?
in the middle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be
They'll run throw and throw it right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Arizona right back to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tight.
Wow.
Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner is going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Dropping back, it's Jimenez. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Exactly what most offenses will do. Let them play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here.
Jesus H. Christ.
And he'll be knocked down at the 40. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
It's a turnover on downs.
Working that left side now. Turning it on. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Jimenez. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Dingle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Well, will they dial up? Second and a long way to go. Off play action. All kinds of
Their players can make an interception on
that
that play.
completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Arizona lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lost a fire on second down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Arizona. And they add 6 more. A trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Set to kick this one away.
And out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Sends it back in motion. Unloads to the right. It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play. They haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He rifles one deep to the right side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Going for it all. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Result of the play is a turnover down.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wildcats. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field. One of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Florida.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
And that
Wow.
makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He's loose on the right. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this is story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a split backfield. He wants to throw it. Firing to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option. I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. I think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Powers forward. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw again. Takes the easy one to the back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Back's got it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party trick. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play.